want to introduce Carlos Intron, who is actually responsible for making the introduction that Gavin and I had with our formulator and scientist that is behind this beauty line. And all those of you who went to the convention were able to hear from Dr. Anton about his passion and his experience. And we'll have him on some deep dive product trainings later on as we continue to pre-launch and launch this beauty line. But Carlos is the man. He was the one that made the introduction, and he is so well educated in this space. I asked Carlos, I was like, hey, what do you want me to highlight about you? Like, because I've had the pleasure of meeting with him multiple times in person. We've done a number of different calls. We did a live call with him yesterday and Gavin Dixon on his Facebook group. But Carlos is most proud of being a girl dad of his 14-year-old daughter. That is his why. But he also comes with 25 years of experience as a licensed cosmetologist and a celebrity hairdresser. He told me a story about cutting Tony Robbins' hair. And he was also the creative director of TIGI Bed Hair Care. And after that, moved on to be the vice president of education for Moroccan Oil Hair Care. I know that anybody who knows like top of the line quality products, Moroccan oil is definitely up there. And you know, our products are going to be right in line with what Moroccan oil is doing. After that, he pivoted to regenerative medicine and regenerative aesthetics, and then got certified as a health and wellness coach in the same year. So Carlos, not only does he know beauty, but the guy is a bodybuilder and has competed in bodybuilding competitions. So he knows all about taking care of your body from the inside out and then also from the outside in. And so we're super, super excited to be able to be blessed with the presence and knowledge of Carlos. And Carlos, if you're on the line, I'm going to hand it over to you, my guy, because you can talk all the science and the details better than I can. I mean, I'm a pretty quick study, but you know, I'm better at the supplements than I am with beauty because you know, I'm starting to really, you know, notice those crow's feet, and I'm excited for our product launch. And I'm ready to start, you know, caring about my skin. I probably should have done it 10 years ago, but I want to turn it over to you, my man, and thank you so much for being on the call.
Ross, I really appreciate it. And Gail, your enthusiasm is so contagious. I don't know how I'm going to follow that act. I don't have any cheetah outfits on, but I do have my hat on just to, you know, cut on my thinking cap. But just to tell you a little bit about my background, I know Ross shared a little bit about my history, but I've been involved in regenerative aesthetics and regenerative medicine probably like 5 years now. And I took a deep dive into the science of really these type of biologics because they are really truly the future of really in medicine and also in aesthetics. And one of the things that I shared with Ross before we did this segment was, you know, we talk about Aluva Beauty and Aluva Skincare. I said, you know what? We need to make sure that we put a stamp on this and say it's regenerative skincare, because all consumers now are looking for science-based skincare. If you're just going to say it's a skincare, then it's going to say it's like everything out there in the market. And this is so unique, so different. And we are super excited about this product, one, because of the science that went behind it. Obviously, for those of you that were convention, met Anton. But really, these products are truly unique. They work, and I'll tell you why they work, not only because of the ingredients in there, but there's a special ingredient called plant-derived exosomes that really make up the foundation of the skincare line. And I just want to touch on really what exosomes are, because I know that's kind of a big word, but exosomes, you know, they are derived from stem cells, right? In this case, they're derived from cells from plants. And what they do is they actually are the cell signalers that communicate with other cells to regenerate, right? In this case, we have obviously our plant-derived stem cells, and there is no risk of any type of, you know, how should I say, contraindication when you're using an exosome, because it's basically a biomolecule that's wrapped in a lipid layer filled with proteins, mRNA, you know, as a cargo of really a lot of good quality ingredients in it that actually go to the cells and tell the cells to regenerate. And in this case, and you can move to the next slide, in this case, in talking about this particular line, what makes it so unique is that Anton has really worked with an amalgamation of products or ingredients, I should say. So we have the plant-derived exosomes, right, which are the key ones. And then we have peptides and also some other ingredients that really make this super, super efficacious. And I like to use that word because efficacious means that you're going to get the most out of the product, and the efficacy of a product is really what gives you the outcome. So I'll start off with the exfoliating face mask gel. And I know that for many of you that were at convention, you got to use some of the face masks that actually Philip had given out to everyone. And what this particular product is, it's actually the key ingredient in that face mask, but it's more in a gel form. This is groundbreaking when it comes to exfoliation, right? So exfoliation is something that obviously when you're doing any type of skin regimen, and I want to touch on that a second too, because this is a regimen. It's not just a one product. You want to really educate your consumer, educate your influencers that this is a regimen. You know, this all works synergistically together. So you want to use, you exfoliate, then you use your cleanser, then you use the other products to really work together synergistically to give you the end result, which is going to be a beautiful, glowing, healthy-looking skin. So this particular product contains an ingredient called AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acid, right? So an exfoliant. And really one of the great things about alpha hydroxy is that it cleans the pores deeply, and it also reduces acne, which is really, I think, huge right now, because there's not just acne in youth, there's adult acne as well. And, this also helps with the appearance of scars. So when you exfoliate, and you should be exfoliating every 3 to 4 days, weekly, and it really removes all those dead skin cells, and your skin is just going to look completely, full of life. It's going to glow. It's going to have all of that natural, I should say, look to it, because you removed all the dead skin cells. And most of the time when you see your skin, that your pores look large, or you see little spots, it's because the dead skin cells have accumulated on your skin. So you want to definitely exfoliate once a week. So this definitely has a lot of the key ingredients when it comes to the plant-derived exosomes, the AHA, and you can see that these ingredients help reduce inflammation, fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet, and pore size while firming the skin, which is key. This is something that we're really excited about, is that because of the exosomes do communicate with the cells, which are the fibroblast cells of the skin, and they actually will help the skin to regenerate those, and regenerates collagen and elastin, which really keeps the skin nice and firm. So, and we'll talk a little bit about some of the ingredients that actually do that as well, because there's an actual peptide in there that really makes all the difference. Okay, go to the next slide. So the botanical face cleanser, again, you want to exfoliate and then use your face cleanser. You're not going to exfoliate every day. Like I said, maybe once a week is great. Every 3 to 4 days is even better. But when you use the botanical face cleanser, this is all plant-based. This is the exciting thing about these products. There's no other active ingredient in there that's, going to do any damage to the skin. A lot of companies out there use a lot of fragrance. They use a lot of fluff in their products that really have nothing to do with the regeneration of the skin. But Anton's, has a trademark with his technology, and using a lot of the ingredients that we see here, like, aloe vera, botanical extracts, chamomile, green tea. All of these assist in removing dead skin cells and really environmental toxicity from the skin. Because, if we don't exfoliate, if we don't cleanse our skin every day, and you should do it really twice a day, is the recommended. So in the morning and at night, because if you just are washing your face in the morning and not at night, when you're out there in the environment, you have environmental toxicity, right? You have anything that's floating in the air that's accumulating on the skin that clogs the pores, that really is going to create more aging of the skin. So, washing your face morning and night this is a regimen, and it should be followed to give you the optimal results with these products. So these are just some of the ingredients in here, again, that really allow the skin to be purified, unclogs pores, alleviates daily stress of the skin, because obviously we all, this is a stressful environment that we are in now. And, this is something that's very soothing on the skin. So you will see your skin glowing I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have experienced a product that has actually made your skin just look like you're, 10 years younger, but this product will do that for you. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the other ingredients in there that will really are groundbreaking in the technology. Anti-aging face serum. Wow. What can I tell you about this product? And I know that there's going to be some testimonials that people that have used this product, and I am a huge fan. Okay. First of all, I want to say this. Don't forget about your male clientele. Okay. This is not just for women. The male clientele has grown immensely. And one of the beautiful things that I love about this packaging, that it's unisex. So, and it smells unisex as well. So it's not too fragrancy. It's got a nice appeal for both male and female. And just to give you a statistic that I did a little research, 68% of men between the ages of 25 and 34 use a facial moisturizer. This is going to be groundbreaking for them because, one, this is a anti-aging face serum, all right? This not only has the AHA, but it also has peptides in there, like copper peptide. And I want to give you some of the really deep dive into one of these peptides, because there's 9 different types of peptides that we use in the Love regenerative skincare. But this particular peptide, and I want to just really touch on this, called acetyl hexapeptide 8, right? It's like a liquid Botox. This is what really makes the skin firmer. It really tightens the pores, so it really decreases the size of the pore. We all know what Botox does. For those of you who use Botox or haven't used Botox, Botox actually is a muscle inhibitor, right? So it actually relaxes the muscles so you don't see any lines or wrinkles on the face. This does this for up to 8 hours naturally. So when you hear somebody saying liquid Botox, yeah, this is like liquid Botox because it does have that ingredient in there that makes all the difference in the world. And then again, it also has some of the AHA in there, especially, look, I'm Hispanic, and I have, I can hyperpigmentation very easily. And I know that we have a lot of African American community in Aluva. And, one of the things that we is brown spots, right? Brown spots, hyperpigmentation. This will remove those brown spots and hyperpigmentation, or reduce the appearance of them. I should probably say that word more than removes them, but it reduces the appearance of them. So if you use this in conjunction with, as I said, the exfoliating face mask, the face wash, and then the anti-aging serum, I tell you, your skin is going to glow, and it's going to look really, really healthy, and you're not going to have any of those, uneven skin tone, which is really primarily from, aging and also being out in the sun, which makes a big, big difference. So this is a product, again, that I would say this is going to be your money maker. This is going to be your go-to product. I think this one right here is really this is the hero product, I would say it, okay? This is the hero product in the line because of the fact that it has that, liquid Botox feel to it. And this is going to be the money maker. I'm really excited about this product. I've been using it since Philip created this actual, I should say, ingredients and combine them all together inside of the serum. I was testing a lot of the products for him just to give him some feedback. Because I'm a metrosexual. I'm gonna say it. I love skincare. I love my skin to glow and to look healthy. And I think a lot of the majority of the men. I mean, that used to be a word thrown around back in the day, but now men, they've all come out and start using skincare because they know that they want their skin to look healthy and not age. So the restorative night cream, this is another great product. And, we have a night and a day cream. And one thing that I want to say is when you're using these products, use them accordingly. And, I think one of the things that I want to work on is creating a protocol for these, because if we have a nice regimen to let our customers know exactly how to use them, they're going to get optimal results. But when you're using a restorative night cream, you want to use it at night, right? So at nighttime, your skin starts to regenerate. And this is where having a night cream like this particular restorative night cream is going to help to really regenerate those skin cells while you're sleeping. And you're going to see that when you wake up in the morning, your skin is going to look phenomenal. And not only that, but it'll shed all of that dead skin cells throughout the night. And you'll see that it'll have a nice reflective, glowing texture to it as well, because the texture is everything, right? As we age, we start to see the texture of our skin change. And a lot of these products, because of, like I said, the AHA and some of the peptides in there, will really smooth out the skin texture. And that's what really gives it that appearance of looking youthful. So again, in this particular product, we have the vitamin C, the peptide, the blue lotus oil. Again, there's some really key ingredients in here that I want to say are game changers when it comes to regenerating the skin. And that's why you'll hear me mention the word regeneration, because exosomes, what they do is they communicate with cells that are in your body, cells in this case that are in your skin, to tell them to go back to their youth. And you know, as we get older, we have less and less these type of cells in our body. So exosomes are 30 to 150 nanometers in diameter. They're super, super small, super, super tiny. You only see them through a very expensive microscope, and they permeate the skin, which is the beautiful thing. So when you put them topically, they actually will permeate the skin, going directly into the fibroblast stem cells. And I want to give you another tidbit that you could use with your customers, is that we lose 1% of collagen every year after age 20. Okay, so fibroblast collagen is the protein collagen what our skin is made from. So after age 20, you lose 1% a year. That attributes to your skin aging, fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet. But the most important thing that attributes to is the skin sagging, right? So this is where this product really makes a difference, is really the peptides to help tighten the skin. And we talked about that liquid Botox effect. So now we have the moisturizing day cream. As I mentioned, you know, we want to use a day cream and a night cream. This particular one is absolutely groundbreaking as well. One of the things that I have to say is, because of the environment and, you know, there's a lot of obviously pollutants out there in the air, this is going to protect your skin. This is going to protect your skin not only from the UV rays, but also from pollutants. And you need to have a barrier on your skin to protect it from the pollutants that are out there. And, you know, even the snail secretion promotes regeneration and reduces wrinkles, while minerals balance and fortify the skin. I mean, there is some amazing ingredients in here that I was blown away when I saw some of these ingredients, because, you know, Philips has done an amazing job really creating a, you know, almost a trademark technology for Aluva with these particular ingredients, because no other products exist like this in the market. And I think that's one thing that I want to share with you, because one thing that I always say about, you know, a skincare line, and somebody said that at the beginning, I think it was Gail, not all skincares are created equal. You know, there's a lot of Me Too products out there. There's a lot of knockoffs. There's a lot of products that are just white label. They go to China, you put a label on it and it's yours. Anybody can do that. This is like pure science-based technology. And consumers these days are so clever. They're so smart. They are looking for science-based products. And that's what's going to give us the edge, is that we do have a science behind the product, technology, pure ingredients, plant-derived ingredients that are all natural. So there's nothing in here that is synthetic or is damaging to the skin. Everything in here is really all natural. And that's the beautiful part of these products. So, you know, we have the minerals and the hyaluronic acid as well. For those of you who don't know what hyaluronic acid is, you know, hyaluronic acid is really what plumps the skin. And, you know, as we get older, and I'm going to say this, as we get older, we start to lose a lot of these, you know, nutrients in our skin. And hyaluronic acid is a key one, because that's really what's going to keep the skin firm and plump. You know, when you're younger, your skin just looks tighter, it looks firmer. And this is what's going to allow your skin to really start to look more youthful. And as I said, with the combination of the exosomes, because they do permeate the skin, you're getting these products down to a cellular level. So they're not just staying on the skin like a Band-Aid, okay? This is actually penetrating, which is really, really exciting. So I talked about the plant-derived exosomes. You know, the plant-derived exosomes, you know, really are a technology that is catching fire right now. There are some products out there that have plant-derived exosomes, but very few really have the combination, or I should say none of them have the combination of the ingredients that we have. Now, plant-derived exosomes are exciting because of the fact that they're all natural. You know, these plants that Anton uses them specifically to target a specific, indication, whether it be, pigmentation, whether it be tightening of the skin, whether it be discoloration, whether it make the skin tighter. There's different forms of plants that are used to create the effect on the skin. And I'm sure that many of you, when, have used aloe vera for any type of like maybe burn that you had. So there's a lot of anti-inflammatory effect here, a lot of effects for like wound healing. Women right now, there's a big, I should say in the medical spa industry, because I was in doing regenerative aesthetics for a while, microneedling, RF microneedling, lasers, those are huge applications right now in the medical industry. And what happens is they cause inflammation on the skin. This would be an amazing product for any patient that gets a microneedling done, gets RF microneedling, or laser treatment where the skin gets inflamed. This actually should be a great post-treatment product. So this is just to give you some nuggets to be able to go out there and start promoting the product, because there's a lot of women. I mean, it's probably one of the fastest growing segments, medical aesthetics, and a lot of women are getting these treatments done. And they really aren't using the proper products at home to reduce that inflammation and to help to regenerate the skin. So, this could be another way for you to start promoting this product. So I'm really excited about this Aluva Regenerative Skincare System. And again, I want to really highlight regenerative, because that's what's really going to be the difference maker in this product. So thank you a lot.
Carlos, thank you so much for blessing us with your immense knowledge, you guys. We are so grateful to be able to have Carlos and Dr. Philip Anton Bataide. And those of you who are at convention, you are blessed to be able to meet both of these incredible individuals and be able to, rub shoulders with them and have conversations with them. They're so knowledgeable in this space, and we're so blessed that, Gavin knows these individuals and was able to help them understand the vision that we have with Aluva, the ecosystem that we're building with Aluva, the 4 product verticals that we're building with Aluva, and to be able to get these absolutely incredible products and have these individuals on board with us in helping to bring our vision into fruition.